Hello, welcome back to another adventure of Rush Outdoors. Back in the heart of Eryri Snowdonia, and today is going to be a good day, I think. Planning to take my I've had it a year, I've never taken it out of the bag yet, paddleboard out onto this lake here, or Llyn, and then the plan is to meet up with the gang later on and do a wild camp the other side of the Glidders in the Oggy Valley there, or the Ogwen Valley. Right, I'm just going to chill for 5-10 minutes and then go and get the gear, bring it down and have a go of it. What's up?
It's always a wrestle to get these guys.
Well, I'm on the water. I haven't got very far. First time paddleboarding. I've been canoeing and kayaking before, as you know. So I got my paddleboard last year, bargain price for it. It was 75 quid, reduced from 150 at the range. And what better way to test it out? It's not mountain rescue. Up there is Crimpy, beautiful little place where I've done a bivvy before. This water is actually not that cold, and I don't think it's that deep either. I think I can see the bottom. I'm about nearly halfway out central to the shoreline. Yeah, it's nice and peaceful, this. I think this is going to be my new hobby. Now I'm testing it out for the first time. Just need to get more confident and stable on it. Well, I've had me fun in the water. I've been for a bite to eat at the Shabod Cafe, and I'm now made my way to the Ogwen Valley. I've luckily found a parking space, but it means I've got about a 3-mile walk up to the camp spot, which is fine, not a problem. However, there is this mental cloud inversion which seems to be heading east, and I will show you now. Absolutely mental. None of that was forecast. See it moving. So I've got to make my way back towards there. I'm going to get ready, get my gear and have a slow walk up. Well, I'm ready. I just need to put my bag on. There it is. Boop. And then make my way up there. Pinner all went, looking down the Oggy Valley, and I'm going east and then north. popular with climbers. That slab there. It's a decent campsite here. I've stayed there a couple of times myself. Really good campsite. Gwyn Gorsysaf. So last time I camped up at this reservoir was about 4 years ago, and it was with the twins, Mark and Simon. Jammy buggers had just got back from the Alps. We went up, steep walk up Ffynnon D, and then we dropped down onto the reservoir. But today I'm going up the steep waterworks path, and then I'll get there in a good time. So I'm not in a rush at all. I'm looking forward to this. Don't forget to check out the twins channel, Twin Peaks Outdoors, formerly Twin Peaks Wild Camping. Good lads, good friends of the channel. Right, enough nattering. Let's get up there. So you quickly gain ascent. And then, boom, that bugger, it'll be all right. Shabod just coming into view. Down towards Capel Curig and Crimpiau, Craigiau Gleeson. Yeah, like a big mist descended, big fog descended on the Ogwen Valley. Wasn't forecasted, but it's not too bad where we're going, so it should be alright. Looking forward to this, so either way. Looking up to Ffynnon D, Canet Llewellyn, in the cloud Canet David. Don't know if you make it out. Looks like there's somebody up on Ffynnon D coming down. The camping area coming to view. I'm looking forward to getting up there. The ascent's getting easier. Yeah, just keep plodding on. Last of the ascent now. Whew. So I'm heading. It's over there. Be there in about 5-10 minutes. Almost there. The Balls of Pump House, and there's Ffynnon Llugwy. I think that's how it's pronounced. Apologies if it's wrong. There's meant to be quite a bit of fish in there. Yeah. It's all coming back to me now, and I camped here with the twins. It was windy as hell and took all 3 of us to put one tent up at a time. Luckily it's not that windy today and we can see across to the Glidders. And in the clag is Canet Llewellyn behind me. Ffynnon D. The other side of there is Penllithig Rach. Lovely. last time I was here with the twins, I came up this little embankment with them, and there was a memorial little cross. I'm just coming to see if it's still here, and lo and behold, here it is. There you go. In memory of Sergeant Paul Upton, Para Regiment, who died on the Welsh 1000 metre race, 2nd of June 2007. Trinque Paritas. There's been a couple of groups come down off Carnet Llewellyn in the last 10 minutes or so. There's a couple sat over there, and in front of them and on the grass there's a group of 3, and then there was a couple over there walking back along the path. So you can gauge how low the res is today. There's a measuring stick there, and you can see the stones that are dried out. When me and the twins came here, the water was literally up to them stone line. So then we came down a little bit and they'd done a bit of fishing. But it's going quite nice now. Just need it to stay. Carnet Llewellyn just coming into view, and then it's gone again. There's been quite a lot of people walking past. There we go, there's more there. Hi ho, it's off to a giggle. There was a couple by there. Wonder if they've stopped for a bit of knocky. No, very clever. Ditched the bikes and then walked up the rest. Very clever indeed. I love my country. There it is, Carnet Llewellyn. Hello. Oh, too far. Look at that beauty. Second highest mountain in Wales. Cymru. I forget what they're called. Well, that's a big old bird, that one. Lost it. Lost it in the rocks. Shout out to Terra Nova. If you remember the Dartmoor trip, I noticed that there was a couple of issues with the fly sheet, so I sent the tent away to Terra Nova at their request, and in fairness to them, they've replaced the fly sheet with a brand new one. I had the dark green one originally. They've given me the olive green because the dark green one's no longer being made. But not only that, they gave me a free tent bag, because if you also remember from the Dartmoor trip, mine was eaten by something because stupid arse here left it outside of the tent in the vestibule. But fantastic work from Terra Nova. Awesome. So while I am grateful to Terra Nova that they've replaced the outer, I have a problem now. Whereas that won't clip into there at all. This is too big for that. Oh dear. So it's up finally. Got a nice flat pitch. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. yeah, nice flat pitch. Just the inner now, it fits all that bit, like I said, but the claspy bits there no longer. Them bits don't fit in to that bit, because that bit is a bit too big, so it won't quite give it the terrible two have arrived, arguing over a spot. Cheers everyone. What a beautiful setting for a can of beer. With our issue of that not clipping, obviously it's pulling that in, it's not giving me quite the tautness I need. Oh, well, finally the wind's picked up, because it's been midgy hell. I've had the smidge net on for quite a considerable amount of time. We were all being attacked. Oh, excuse me. Been a lovely night though. Look at that. That's mint. I do love it round here. So I haven't filmed a great deal of the evening. It's been chilling and relaxing with the team, or the gang. There they are. But yeah, it's been lovely. Absolutely lovely. So this mad mover Louver and Hannah are gonna go for a late night dip. There's Rodders. Mark's still trying to catch some fish, although I don't think he's gonna catch bugger all. These are mental.
Mad.
The bonkers. They've got a screw loose.
Yeah.
Pair of them. Absolute screw loose. Careful, Andrew.
Warm?
No. No way. No.
You watch that hook, mate. I told you about this hook. It's the hook out of the water. That is like fucking
No way.
Why don't we do this? Yeah, just. I'm being careful because I know it jumps off quick. So. Right, Rob.
No.
Oh, that's tired as well.
To be fair, I've just touched the water and that is mentally warm. And he's just as mental for swimming in it. It's like a bath. Well, maybe not quite a bath, but it's warm. I can't get over how warm that water actually is. I just touched it.
With a little bit of water, yeah.
You're a 12.
With a little bit of water. Well, it's been a great night. Seen loads and loads of movement in the skies tonight, which was mental, some of it. 3 lights moving simultaneously in one line as well. Reminiscent of Starlink, but obviously not on that scale. But it's been a brilliant night. Great company. It's good to see everybody. It's bedtime now. Up early tomorrow. My son's birthday. And I'm taking him to the zoo. Good night, peeps. Teddy bye. Good morning. As always, boys and girls, leave no trace. They're all sleeping. So, I want to get a shifty on this morning. It's my son Callum's birthday. He's 19 today. Happy birthday, son. Love you all the world. So, back home, quick change, and then off to the zoo. Yeah. Right, oh, cloud inversion. That'll be good to get. Won't show you yet. Right, let's go. We didn't see that yesterday. Mole Shabod to the left. Kaltirogov, full gok. And 2 outcrops there of the gliders. The mighty Trifan. Glidavour. You can't see Castle Gwent from here. And then again. That's going to look pretty epic, that cloud inversion when I get over this brow. Told you it was epic. A nice little cloud inversion. How was that for a cloud inversion? Well, that's it for this one. Thanks again for coming along on the journey again. And I can't thank you all enough for all the subs, likes, etc. Keep sharing the content for me. And I'll see you on the next one. Laters.